What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to be doing a tour of downtown Winston-Salem. My name is Ramon Lomeli. I'm a local realtor and the team leader of the Smart Move Group brokered by eXp Realty here in Winston-Salem, as well as the surrounding areas. And I'm not going to keep you guys waiting. Let's get right into it. Downtown Winston-Salem is so great. It's so awesome. There's so many things to do, things to see, things to eat, things to drink, that it would be next to impossible for me to cover it in only one video. Unless, of course, you guys have an extra 2 to 3 hours to kill. So when I was doing this video, I was trying to figure out what parts of downtown Winston-Salem would be best to show. So I figured I'd show you places and establishments that me or my friends have been to. That way, at least you're getting an honest view of what downtown Winston-Salem looks like to me and my friends and family. So we're gonna start with Burke Street Pub, which has been around as long as I can remember. It kind of feels like just your neighborhood bar. You don't really have to dress up, just come as you are kind of place. They call themselves Winston-Salem's original party place. And typically, if I'm going out with my friends, we'll probably meet at Burke Street Pub, and we usually end up at Burke Street Pub at the end of the night anyway. They have awesome indoor and outdoor spaces, great music, and they have a great atmosphere. And right next door to Burke Street Pub is Burke Street Pizza. They have a few locations now and they cater. This is a New York style pizza. Now you can get it by a slice, a really big slice, or you can buy a whole pie. They've got fried ravioli, garlic knots, fried jalapeno poppers, and a bunch of other really good stuff. It's a great spot to visit, especially after you had a few drinks. Camel City Goods is a popular clothing brand here in Winston-Salem. All of their designs are inspired by the current city or some kind of history of North Carolina or Winston-Salem more specifically. They have a really beautiful shop in downtown Winston-Salem. Make sure you check them out. And if you're just passing through Winston-Salem and looking for a souvenir, it's a great spot to grab a custom Winston-Salem shirt. Guys, make sure you leave me a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out here in the rain and cold, trying to get some footage. 4th Street in downtown Winston-Salem is kind of where you want to be at. You can find just about anything to do on 4th Street. From really high-end restaurants to breweries, pubs, bars, even a theater. There's even housing, townhomes, condos, all kinds of stuff. So if you're in downtown Winston-Salem, you're not sure what to do, just go to 4th Street, you'll find something to do there. Now, I haven't been to this bar called the Wrong Number Bar as it just opened. And honestly, I don't go out as much as I used to, so I haven't had a chance to check this one out yet. The Wrong Number Bar does have an interesting story though. Basically, during the pandemic, the gentleman that owns this bar was receiving a lot of telemarketer calls. Since he was on the do not call list, he started sending them demand letters. Long story short, he was settling out of court with these people for a lot of money, enough to open a bar in downtown Winston-Salem. I might have to go check it out just for that. Now, next door to that is Recreation Billiards, another staple in downtown Winston-Salem. And then you have Bar La Chingada, which is relatively new. I think it came about during the pandemic. I have been there a few times. Now, one thing that I really like about Bar La Chingada is that it's kind of a different scene there, and you don't really see a lot of the drinks that they have on any other menu. They specialize in craft style drinks with a Latin twist. I mean, it's hard to believe the kind of drinks that they have there. They're awesome, and you're definitely not going to see them on any other menu. Aperture Cinema is not your regular theater. They specialize in art house cinema, so you see a lot of indie movies there, movies you wouldn't find at the theater. Now, I haven't been there in a long time, but last time I went, it was a really awesome experience. Trade Street in downtown Winston-Salem is also awesome, and down Trade Street, there's a lot of shops, boutiques, bars, all kinds of fun stuff. Also, Artworks Gallery is there. It's an artist-run gallery, and it's also the longest running art collective in Winston-Salem. They offer local artists a medium to show off and sell their work. We're also going to talk about Fiddlin' Fish Brewery and Broad Branch Distillery. Fiddlin' Fish is a family-owned independent craft brewery. They have an amazing indoor-outdoor space in downtown Winston-Salem. It's a really fun atmosphere. They usually have food trucks out there. And you're also further away from like the main bar section in downtown Winston-Salem, so you're not going to get a ton of people down there. If you're looking for something a little bit more quiet, I would probably recommend them. Broad Branch Distillery is also an awesome place. I actually had my bachelor party there. Well, that's where it started. We're not going to talk about where it ended. They're an award-winning distillery here in downtown Winston-Salem. They have a heritage of artisanal Blue Ridge Mountain distilling. They offer tours there and of course whiskey tasting, bourbon tasting. Wiseman Brewing is another spot that I love to go to. They're dog friendly. They have indoor and outdoor seating, food trucks, tons of delicious beer on tap, and the energy there and the vibe you get there is really awesome. Make sure you swing by and grab a beer. They're also next door to the Ramcat, which is a local smaller music venue here in Winston-Salem. AFAS, or Art for Art's Sake, is a downtown Winston-Salem art gallery. They're really involved in the community. They host a lot of local events, and they were involved with Artivity on the Green, which is this really cool modern green space in the center of downtown Winston-Salem. They've got murals and sculptures. It's a fun place to take the kids, let them jump around, walk the dog, or just hang out and admire. By the way, guys, if you're getting any kind of value out of this video, I would really appreciate it if you go down there, hit that like button, leave me a comment, and above all, subscribe. Those kinds of things keep me motivated, keep pumping out these videos for you. Old Salem is a historic district that's been around since the 1700s. It was originally a Moravian settlement in 1786. They are a living history museum, so you see a lot of people walk around in the era appropriate clothing, teaching all about what Moravian settlement life was like back in the 1700s. They also have a proper museum. If you're into history, you're gonna love Old Salem. Bailey Park is 1.6 acres of publicly accessible green space. It's a really cool space because you're surrounded by some really cool modern buildings, as well as some older kind of historic buildings in Winston-Salem. Yoga, food trucks, concerts, all kinds of fun stuff happens at Bailey Park. Incendiary Brewing is another favorite. They have such a cool space there kind of beneath these old railroad tracks that are no longer in use. Great beer, whether you're looking for stouts or IPAs or anything, they've got it all. Great little warehouse look. You can sit on the inside or right outside the establishment. And they're right next door to Cugino Forno, which is a Neapolitan style pizza place in downtown Winston-Salem. It's a great little combo there next to Bailey Park and downtown Winston-Salem, because what's better than good beer and good pizza? Before you leave, don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what you want to see in the next video, and I'll see you guys next time.